welcome to this segment of Vicki and Friends. Today I have Shelly Davis with me, and she has been my friend for about a year, and we were introduced through Longevity. And we have remarkable stories, and they're amazing stories because we both were doing the protocol and talking and doing Dr. Wallach's following Dr. Wallach's good food, bad food list, but we really weren't eating for our body. And we both, about in January, if I'm not mistaken, Shelly and I both started really eating for each other's body. And she found her way to help her body, and I found a way to help mine. But we both have lost over 30 pounds since then, without cravings or feeling deprived or any of those type of things. So, Shelly, can you tell a little bit about you?
I can, and thank you for inviting me on.
Oh, you're welcome.
Honored to be with you today. You were right. I started in January, and I didn't really start the Keto 90 program then. I had kind of thought about it, but I knew it was going to be a major change. So what I first started out with was a liver cleanse. And me and another friend decided we were going to do that. So my January, those 30 days was spent doing that liver cleanse. And then after looking into keto more, that on our web, the website, that I thought I'm going to give this a try because it sounded like this maybe would be my answer to my carb cravings, which have been an issue my whole life. So yeah, I started keto in February, and I don't know, for those who have had that carb craving, and I know you said that you experienced that too, and the sugar, my thing was anything crunchy and salty and sweet. So you can buy that like donuts, chips, Cheetos. I mean, my goodness, yes. Cheetos are my favorite. So I haven't found a keto Cheeto, but if I ever do,
keto Cheeto,
yes, it will be heaven if I ever do. So, but yeah, so this has been, like I said, my whole life. High school, junior high, I can just remember always being, the heavier girl, and I've said my weight before. I'm 5'9", and when I started, I was 193. And probably my heaviest I've been is about 205. And that was right after I had babies. So, but yeah, that's what I was looking here. So I really read the program, got the knowledge there. And, we have remarkable coaches in the system and on a Facebook group, the Keto 90 Lifestyle. And I just really used one of them. I'm assuming we can say their names, right? Tracy, and just started meal planning because I knew meal planning was going to be something that was key. When you're hungry, you're going to grab what is available. And for me, what was always available was chips, cookies, because that was what we were buying. So I stopped buying all of that. My husband almost went into shock. So he is not keto. He doesn't have a weight issue and everything, but he has been so supportive and has eaten the meals I've prepared.
Nice.
And, so he's just been that support system for me. And so, yeah, like, 'cause I went to him, and I don't know how many diet plans I'd been on. I'd been on many, many, many. I'm 47, so that's a lot of diet plans. And I wanted to do this basically as simply as I could, because I know that for a lot of people, money is an issue. And I didn't want to add on a lot more than what I was currently doing, which, was 90 nutrients. And I decided I'm just going to get the shake, and I'm going to get those keto bars because they're really easy and they're convenient. So that was really all I did. And I just did a coffee in the morning like we have on our website, and I did a snack a few hours later, and then I had my lunch already prepared, which I know for probably 2 weeks, all I had was Cobb salad and taco salad for lunch.
Oh,
So,
goodness.
because my meal planning was just that simple.
Mm-hmm.
And I had my shake at dinner. And I did that consistently, probably for the first 2 weeks and maybe even into the third week, and saw a good weight loss and the scale going down every week, which before that, it wasn't. It was going up and up and up,
Mm-hmm.
And so just when you see the scale going down, it just makes you want to keep continuing and doing what you're doing. And you see a difference right away. Um, the way that my clothes are fitting were differently because you're losing fat on keto. And, it's really broken out simply enough where you have enough protein, you're not losing muscle. Like, some other diet plans, you could lose muscle.
Can you kind of explain how or why the Keto 90 is so different than the other ketos that are out there? Because there's a lot of different, even on Facebook and media out there, books, there's different ways of how to supposedly do it correctly. Can you kind of go into detail what's different about Keto 90 versus the others?
Okay. Like you had mentioned before, the good food, bad food list, that list still applies to our program.
I'm going to share the
So
screen.
you're going to have other keto programs that you'll see them have oils in their coffee, maybe MCT oil, coconut oil, and we still follow that list of the bad food. So there are no oils in the program. And our program, we don't use something that's called exogenous ketones, which a lot of other keto programs have these ketones in it. And our program, we don't want to force your body into ketosis. We want you to just naturally go into ketosis. So ours is all natural. You're nutrified with the 90 essential nutrients that Dr. Wallach recommends, and you're going to avoid all of these that you see with there's a lot of shakes that maybe have soy in them, and ours are whey protein and not soy. So all that still applies.
What I find fascinating is the oil. And that one took me a little while to get used to not eating, because not that I used oil a whole lot. I've been on a journey for since 2009. So I actually switched my margarine and my butters for oil or coconut oil, or extra virgin oil or coconut oil. And so when I heard Dr. Wallach tell us that we couldn't eat oil, it actually kind of put a wall up. It's like, whoa, wait, no. But it is important, and because the oil oxidizes so quickly, and then once you have that oxidation in your body, it causes havoc, which I thought was interesting. And the other one is the corn and the soy. Those two are on there because more than likely they're GMO, genetically modified. And then we have oats, rye, wheat, anything with gluten in it. Really dark meat, if you're going to eat meat, steak, you want to eat it as rare as you can. Sodas, and then crispy potato skins are the 12. In actuality, there's only 10. There's oats, anything with gluten in it, corn, soy, meats with nitrates and nitrites, I believe, oils, soda, well-done meats, fried food, and crispy potatoes. And then when we went on to our different eating habits, we actually avoid other things as well. So I'm going to take this off. And the reason why also that I noticed a huge difference when I changed, losing weight was not, I'm going to stop sharing the screen for a second because it's kind of, I can figure it out. losing weight was actually a happy surprise for me. When I started the new eating journey, it wasn't to lose weight. Yes, I needed to lose weight, but I was actually happy. I'm 5'10", and I was probably at 20 something, 5'6", somewhere in there. That wasn't my highest weight. I was almost 300 pounds back in 2004-ish. But I was happy at that weight because I didn't wane. I gained weight, but then I stayed there for so many years. So to me, that was a milestone, that I was actually not fluctuating to 30 pounds in a month. But I had some medical issues. I had eye surgery, and I wanted to do everything I could to reverse, because all I did was cover up a symptom. Yeah. I had cataract surgery, which was a symptom of something wrong in my body. So I changed my eating habits, and I went grain-free, and I went sugar-free for a while to keep infection down, and those type of things. The next thing I know, within like 6 weeks, I dropped 20 pounds or 30 pounds. It was ridiculous. I got on the scale today, and I think I'm at like 35-ish pounds as of January. But because I was getting the vitamins and the nutrients that I needed, I didn't have the cravings. I'm not missing. I'm eating chocolate. I buy raw chocolate, and I make my own chocolate using molasses, but I heard that anyway, molasses is a different story. But use whatever natural sugar that you need at that moment. At the moment, I'm using molasses and chocolate, and just melting it together with butter. But I'm not craving those potato chips anymore. I'm not craving the chocolate bars itself. I don't. There for a while, in 2012, I became a certified health coach through the Institute of Integrative Nutrition. And I was introduced to 100 different diet theories. And that's all they are, is theories, because not one person is going to eat the same way as the next. And I actually follow 3 different theories, and I combined 3 of them. Dr. Wallach's recommendations, the blood type diet, and then I went grain-free. So I combined the different ones, and you have to find the right ones. But what I was getting at, when I was going through the course to become a certified health coach, I literally, for lunch, because I had no idea what to eat because of all these theories was in my brain, and I would just get like, so I would grab a bag of non-GMO potato chips and a chocolate bar, like 80% chocolate, and that was my lunch. Yeah. And I craved those things, and yeah, so which is not healthy as I look back, but everything is a journey, and everything is a learning experience. When we experiment with the foods and the combination of the foods, and you get the proper 90. And I want to kind of show you real quick what the proper 90 is and why it's so important to get those nutrients. I'm going to share my screen again. Hold just one moment as I do this, and of course I'm on the wrong picture. Okay, so this is actually the mineral depletion in soil from the U.S. Department of Agriculture in 2006. Look at the huge drop. There is no way we could eat 100 pounds of fruits, vegetables, nuts, seeds every single day, and we still will not get the nutrients that we need. And I understand eating healthy is important, and I took vitamins and supplements throughout the years since 2009, and I noticed some difference, but not nearly as much difference as when I went on the 90. It is so important, and this is the scientific reason we're not here to do it, to give in to you, just because it's impossible to get our whole 90 with just the foods. And so what the 90 is, oh, why won't it move? I think, there you go. So the 90 nutrition is 60 essential minerals, 16 essential vitamins, 12 essential amino acids, and 3 essential fatty acids. And Doc Wallach, he started out as a veterinarian, and he's a scientist at heart. He's done, I don't know how many autopsies, and he has reverse diseases in animals. There's a book in the was it the National Museum? What is it called in Washington?
The Smithsonian
Yes,
Institute.
the Smithsonian. And he's wrote many books, and he just doesn't stick these minerals and vitamins and acids and fatty acids in any order. He makes sure that it's the right ratio, because if you don't have the right ratio, you're either not going to absorb it or you're going to do harm. And he has spent the last 40 years sharing his message, and he's always available. He has radio shows every day of the week, I think, except for Sundays.
Oh yeah.
He has books out there, and he's on a mission to share with everyone that we can grow old gracefully. And Shelly's proved it. I've done it, and like I said, I was not when in back in January focusing on my weight at all. That was the last thing for my mind, was dropping weight. But that was just a happy side not even a side effect. It was a happy, I forget what word they used. It was funny, but I can't remember. But it was just one of those happy coincidences or benefits. That's it, side benefit.
Yes.
To doing this 90. Do you have anything to add, Shelly?
No, just what you're saying, when you nutrify your body with those 90 nutrients, then your body realizes that, okay, she's going to give me what I need, so I don't have to hold on to it anymore. And that's when you see that release of fat and the toxins that are in the fat. And that the other thing I like about that 90 for life is that it does detoxify your body, because we have so many toxins in our fat. And once we start releasing that fat, then we also release toxins. Well, we're putting that good stuff in every day, so we're helping our body just repair and reverse many things.
Right. Yes. And she brought up a good part of toxins. We are exposed to so many toxins every day, and it's important what we put on our skin too. If we're doing these things of trying to eliminate toxins within our body, we have to make sure we're not putting them back on purposely. In our makeup, our skincare, our shampoo, and toothpaste. Just so many chemicals are being exposed to every day, and some of them we can't change. Like when we walk outside, we can't change that, but there's so many things inside of us, in our four walls, that we can change. So I think we have covered everything, unless you have anything else.
I can't think of anything unless you had any other questions that I didn't answer. So.
No, I think you explained everything, because you do the Keto 90, I do something else, but we both have something in common, which is the 90 for life.
Yes.
And if any of you out there are willing to, or wanting a change or a shift in your life, contact whoever, one of us, whoever brought you to this video, and we'll be more than happy to help you along your journey. And to this, I'm going to say goodbye. Bye, Shelly. Thank you very much.
Bye. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.